So first things first is we're going to start off with our fruit salad. This fruit salad is delicious. Y'all, made this and it lasted 3 days because I made 3 servings. So I am going to weigh every ingredient out. Why? Because, some people like the macros and the microbes and how much calories is in everything. And I'm also into that. So we're going to weigh out our mango starting at the bottom. Put your mango there. And then once the mango is in all the jars, yeah, I know, I'm weighing it. We're going to add in our kiwi. Now, the kiwi, again, I just cut up pretty simple. We're going to weigh that out as well. So you're going to add your kiwi there. And then you're going to add in your apples. Now, the solution for this apple is super simple. I'll post a video on how to make your apples last longer, of course. So I added in my apples, and this is my little fruit salad, fruit snack, whatever you want to call it, and it was amazing. Next, we're going to move over to overnight oats. This is a banana bread overnight oats. And again, I pre-measured out everything. So the oats are exactly the same in each jar. We're going to add in our oats first. And I usually like to make my own plant-based milk. I made a hemp and walnut milk to pair with this. And it was delicious. So first goes in the oats. And once the oats are in there, you can add in whatever you like. For my banana bread overnight oats, I like to add in walnuts. So I'm just adding in walnuts. And you want to make it as if you're making banana bread. I mean, there is some ingredients in there. So I'm going to add walnuts to each jar. Again, pre-measured. So we're just going to put that in there. And then I'm also going to add in some plant protein. This is Sun Warrior protein. It has collagen in it, or is it the other one? It might be the other one. I'll insert a picture of what that looks like in my blog post. So we're going to add a portion of protein. I don't want it to taste like protein powder because it can be a little strong, and these are small portions. I'm also going to add in this beautiful diced banana. If you'd like to see how I cut my fruit, definitely let me know. This banana cutting skill was definitely A1. It made it so easy to place the bananas in exactly the way I want it to. Again, everything's pre-measured out. And then after that, I'm going to add in my homemade hemp and walnut milk. And I'm just going to divide that in between the 3 jars. And then I added in a little bit of water to kind of thin it out because it was thick. It was a thick milk. The water to nut to seed ratio was definitely giving thickness. So once that was all in there, we're going to add our milk. You can see I don't strain out the pulp from my plant-based milk. I don't mind having all the fiber and nutrients and goodness. So yeah, we're just going to divide this amongst the 3. And once that's all in there, because it is going to get thick overnight, you're going to stir. You want to stir because the plant protein needs to be incorporated. The oats need to be incorporated. The bananas need to be incorporated. You want to make sure the flavor is all over the place. And then I top mine with a fourth of a teaspoon of coconut sugar. Obviously, I'm doing a sugar-free situation. Don't quote me on that. And then I added some cut bananas and walnuts on top. And when I tell you it was delicious, y'all, this is definitely another meal prep thing that I will be making again. So yeah, we did some overnight bread. Some overnight banana bread oats. So yeah. So once that's all done, it should look something like this. Look at how good it looked with a little hemp on there and some cinnamon. Next, we're doing a Southwest salad. Now, the Southwest salad has a Greek goddess dressing, and I'll post the video for this one right after this one at some point. And you're just going to add a 1/3 cup to 1/2 cup of dressing to the bottom of the jar. This is the way people layer their salads in jars. I have never done salad jars like this, but you know, you learn something new. So that's in there. And then I'm gonna go in and show you guys the other ingredients. So we have some onions going in. They said red onions, but my red onions sat in the fridge. And if you didn't know, onions are not supposed to be stored in the fridge. So I'm using a sweet onion. Yeah. So onions go in first, and then after you put your onions in, you want to put in your bell peppers. And I was drinking my water out of my wine glass. It'd be making me feel bougie and fancy. Not bougie, because I am broke. It'd be making me feel rich and just, you know, taken care of. It'd be making me feel self-cared and loved. Then we're going to add in our corn. And then you're going to add in your beans. Now this was just an amazing salad. That is some sweet potato I made. You can bake it, you can boil it and pan fry it a little bit to give it texture, but everything was cool. Then I added in some quinoa. This is a rainbow quinoa, delicious. Added in some kale from the farmer's market. And I love me some kale, y'all. This kale was given what it was supposed to give, and it was delicious. And I'll show you actually what the salad looks like once it's in a bowl and poured out, because that's what I do. I don't mix it in the jar. It's just a nice thing to carry with you. And this is the salad once it's all done. You know, take a sip, add some more greens, take another sip of water. We stay hydrated over here. And add some more greens. And then once that's all ready, you are ready to top these off. And then that's kind of it. You see I'm cutting up some more kale because it was, you know, I like my kale to be chewable and palatable. And if you want to see a video on how to prep your kale, definitely let me know. Next, we're going to add in our pumpkin seeds. And then, or you can add hemp seeds if you're feeling a little protein. But I'm adding in my pumpkin seeds. And then we're basically done. This is the salad in the jar. And it is delicious, y'all. And we're just going to top them off with the tops. As you can see, these jars are zero waste jars. They're upcycled. One is my main mason jar that I used to make my beautiful waters. But yeah, we are all done. And that is my meal prep for the week. I have this for work to take with me, and it was literally changed my life. Not having to worry about what to eat is like amazing. And here are the salads. And here's the salad in the bowl. Like, look how good that looks.